It's back! It's gone! Welcome to San Diego! The boys are having fun tonight. Strike three! Dodgers have won it all!
Right to left field and a backflip amidst the flashing lights.
What is up, guys? It's your boy here today. We're starting a road to the show career. I already know what team I want to go to. And all that. So, yeah. Turn off the mics on.
What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Dun. Oh, we're in second base. Obviously. Oh, it's insane.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't
Trying to turn
worry,
off menu music.
you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile.
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
And my hair gonna get drafted to the Angels. Here we go.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's this world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers, I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
That CFB's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the break. There was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Man, I don't think any of us saw this one coming. This definitely feels like a reach to me. I had him more as a day 3 kind of guy. There was a split camp. A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him. But this made me scratch my head a little bit for sure.
All right, Jonathan Mayo, thanks. What about you, Jim Callis? Was this a head-scratcher or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts have suggested?
Yeah, I talked to somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy. This is a guy they really want. And the 2 points the club made to me were, one, this whole debate, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher, what are you going to do with him? There was a lot of confusion. This team isn't confused. This team feels like he's got very good potential as a hitter and as a pitcher. They may even try to play him both ways. And they felt like there were a couple other teams that were starting to sniff around this guy. And, this isn't the NFL or NBA draft where you can trade down to get a guy you want. If you want a guy, you have to take him because there's no trades. And they felt like if they didn't take him where they did, somebody else was going to get them, and they just absolutely did not want that to happen.
Jim Callis, we appreciate the time. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Interesting points of view.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
Until the game. Obviously, I want to play shortstop.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much potential. And I think all the scouts were down on it.
Fans, it's time to upgrade. Fans, since 1980, Make-A-Wish has granted life-changing wishes for children with...
Okay, so we're gonna get right into the first game. I have no idea what we're gonna be. I think first game we will be pitching. So my pitcher mode out. Let's see that. Very excited to start this series. Well, two-way player. See how we do. I guess. I don't know.
It's time for minor league baseball now as the show takes a stop in the AA South. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Rocket City Trash Pandas and the Chattanooga Lookouts. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Lookout.
Nick Lodolo gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box, Graham McCaldy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well done.
Plays it first now.
All right.
And the pitch.
Ball one. I got one ball, one strike.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something, but you know his sights are set on a lot higher than Double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
So now to the plate, Leonardo Rivas. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1.
So basically, we're just pitching. I mean, racing. I have to have the music off.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
So right now we're doing good, I think.
Yeah, we got one out here.
I will try to get as many
Swings on the
pitches as I
changeup,
can.
and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate, Tom Perez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
This is on the ground over to first. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Why is that bad?
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Narciso Crook is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bulled his neck and he stayed in there.
Behind 0-2 now. Perez at second, Crook at first, 2 out in the inning. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready on 0-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
One and 2, here it is. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the DH, Ivan Johnson. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ivan Johnson is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Batting 7.
At the plate now, Brantley Bell.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The next 0-2.
This episode might be just a little longer.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here you go, guys. Let's go.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
We got 2. 2 down.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Chucky Robinson. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready now is Graham McCaldy. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Hit out towards second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
I do spin pitching, but I'm bad at it. Later, I'm not used to it.
The batter, number 13.
Standing in now, Leonardo Rivas, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left.
So I did have a sweeping curve. I replaced it with the sinker. If you guys want
Runners off for second.
pitches,
Pitch outside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
The 1-2
So
is taken for ball 2.
For something, I will. You want to see me use like a ball-on game or something.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning.
Answer.
Now into the box, Tom Perez. He singled in his first AB.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
The windup and the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Now to bat, Narciso Crook singled in his last at-bat. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
The game is my first. Every game I try to look and break it right.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
I want to be able to pitch game right.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next to stand in is Austin Hendrick. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
On them.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ivan Johnson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. One and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So like basically did this
fouled off.
But I'm pretty sure if I was to strike out every batter in only 3 pitches, strike out 3 batters and only throw 3 strikes, strike out. I'm trying to strike.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
If I strike out every batter, throwing only strikes and no balls, the minimum pitches I can throw would be 81.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Brantley Bell is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Usually you don't see like 2 around 100 pitches. See around 100.
Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Perks help and archetypes help. Because you can actually get diamond archetypes in the game, which is your step spot. And yeah.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
Food, perks, We'll get you 3. We're diving to get you 4.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
How many hits do we have? We have...
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Wilson Garcia. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Bell, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. To the plate now, Chucky Robinson. Hit down the line at first. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
There was a strike.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Graham McCaldy. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And he fouls this one off.
So the best way for him to play this is have your own pitcher loadout and have a hitter loadout.
And another foul ball.
And then when you're on the mound, you should. And your DH.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Yan has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Leonardo Rivas. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a swinging bunt.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
He struck him out.
Got him.
The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1
2 out, nobody on. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Narciso Crook.
The left fielder, Narciso.
Now the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball one.
It's a little long, so I'm listening.
A ball and a strike.
One ball, one strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Striding forward now is the DH, Ivan Johnson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
What the heck?
Gets a small piece near the plate. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over.
8.5.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brantley Bell. First pitch of the AB now. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Into the box, Wilson Garcia.
Wilson.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Next up is Chucky Robinson. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
At the plate, Graham Mercaldi. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell my...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. 2-out double, left. Stephen Ramey enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the...
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Win. Rocket City came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 13 gets the win.